So today's video is all about the journey to becoming the first millionaire in my family. We are buying a business. A few years ago, I made a video about buying real estate for the first time. Since then, have purchased other properties, flipped some properties, flipped some land, and looking back on that video, it's very nostalgic because it's like, wow, like we did it. And now we are taking on the next journey, which is buying a business. I made a payment on my American Express card, my Capital One card, and for a very long time, my credit cards have been super high. Let's just be transparent. And with having high credit cards from just making bad decisions, I've realized I am done, so done with the rat race. I'm done with the constant cyclical paying it, then charging interest and paying it. The stresses of life, with family, not having enough in your savings. I just said, Lord, you did not want me to struggle. God said, I have more for you. And because I know that God has more for me, I have decided to be a good steward of the resources that He's blessed me with. And resources are obviously not just money. Resources are also your mindset, the books that are around you, the people that are around you, what you have access to online. There is so much opportunity out here. We have an opportunity now that has never been seen before. A lot of baby boomers are retiring. They are leaving their businesses that they have worked so hard to grow. The children don't want the business. The business owners are left with these successful, lucrative businesses that have to be sold because they're 70 years old. Initially, I was thinking about a construction business to buy, HVAC, plumbing, electrical business, but now I'm gonna focus on e-commerce because recently I've been feeling a little heavy, like, Lord, it's me again. Why is so much going on? I feel like going to Bali and Thailand is going to be such a great reset, specifically Bali. Just the healthy food, the yoga, the healing, the meditation will give me a minute to reset. And Thailand just looks amazing. I keep seeing Thailand all over my feed, China, and I'm like, if you own a e-commerce business, you have this amazing luxury of being able to travel the world and run your business. Some of the businesses I'm looking at are making great money every year, millions of dollars a year. I recently spoke to some private equity people who may be able to write checks up to a few $100,000. They would come in as a semi-partner on the business and they would help run the back-end operations while I run the sales and marketing. And in a few years, when the business is sold, they get their money back plus their profit. And some of the businesses I see, they have like 9 people running the business from all over the world. I am actually running a business now where I have a virtual assistant. She's in the Philippines. Shout out to Jin. She has been so great to work with. She's super diligent. Paying your VA $10 an hour is very fair compensation. She's killing it. The businesses I'm looking at have maybe 9 or 10 people on the payroll. They're all over the world and they're really making a difference in keeping these businesses going. At 33, I am not subscribing to the struggle for the next 30 years. I'm just not. I'm excited about it. I'm a little nervous about it, but we're just gonna go. We are going to go. So this year, 2026, is the year that I've committed to getting out of debt. Completely out of debt. Right now, I've got like almost 30 grand in student loans, 6 figures in credit card debt, just debt. And I know that in order to fly, you can't carry all this with you. And this year, I'm committed to buying a business. What was really exciting recently is, as some of you may know, my dad is Nigerian. A colleague of mine had reached out and said, hey, we're exploring doing business on the continent. And he's putting together a fund and figuring out what businesses to buy or to start there, real estate. And I'm like, wow, this is such an opportunity because not only do I want to stabilize and grow now, I really, really, really am so passionate about building on the continent. Africa's population is very young, the whole continent. In West Africa, Ghana, Nigeria, a lot of people are doing great business. They're making money. I do want to shout out Chitty Ashley. I've been watching her content and she has been killing it, from creating a hotel in Morocco to Zanzibar to Bali. Like, she's doing these amazing things and it's so inspiring because I really want to give back to the continent, but not give back so much in a charity way, but there's so much force and energy and youth on the continent that there's no reason why people can't be thriving. You know, people having good jobs and running great businesses. And sometimes, I know for certain, infrastructure plays a big part in that. So part of the value is getting the infrastructure together. Let's get the roads together in the highways and the byways in order to really do good business on the continent. But back to e-commerce and building something. I am committed to e-commerce. It'll give me the flexibility to live in other parts of the world. As much as I love New York City, as much as this is home, I know there's so much more out there to experience. So many different countries. Glow is a YouTuber on here that I've been watching her content for a while and I'm so inspired by it. It's just, she is sharing her journey. She is helping others leave the US. I'm not sure if I want to leave for good, but maybe a month in Bali, right? Maybe a week or two in Thailand. I'm planning that out for this year, but top priority first is getting out of debt. Let's start with A, which is clearing my debt. And step B is really getting a nice savings, a nice cushion of money, and running a successful business that can be ran anywhere in the world. This will be the first time buying a business this year, and it definitely will not be the last. Lord knows my heart's desires. This year, I really want to not only get out of debt, but also become the first millionaire in my family, like I mentioned. And we are on track to making that happen in 2026, God willing. Whatever He has for me, Lord, I'm open. I'm here to receive and just be a vessel and to be of value. What I've realized is your value that you give to the world directly correlates to the amount of money that you make in this world. Sometimes, because I do think teachers and healthcare workers give a lot of value and they should be paid more. But in terms of business, like Amazon, Jeff Bezos is not the richest man in the world because Amazon just is of minimal value to people. Like, Amazon is very valuable. I needed toothpaste the other day and I was able to place that order in a few seconds before I got in the shower and got my toothpaste at my door the next day. That is value. That is time. That is cost. That is all the things. The amount of value that you're able to bring. Come with me on this journey. I am currently following Vanessa Lau's playbook of how to create content. It says one piece of content should be for your audience. So I just created a stimulus video that you should definitely check out. And another should be for yourself. And this is for me. This video is to just share the journey, to bring people along who are also very excited about going after it, not accepting the status quo. And the other part, the third pillar, that she said, is to have something that's evergreen, that is always going to be a value legacy building. Yeah, we got 2 videos today, so I'm very excited. I'm also really inspired by Aaliyah's face. She posts lots of great content, and I used to feel like I had to get it all together and make it super buttoned up, and we're not subscribing to the perfection anymore. Here it is, raw and real, on this here March 25th, 2026 at 11:55. But either way, guys, thank you all so much for joining me. Thank you for staying to the end of this video. I cannot wait to celebrate the win when it arrives later this year, next year, whenever God has it for me. I'm so excited to come back to you all into this video and say I did it and you can do it too. Until next time, I'll catch you all on the next video. Bye.